Tonight, Australia wants to revoke terrorist Neil Prakash's citizenship, but if Fiji doesn't want him, does our government have a choice?
Rumours China has developed the world's first naval electromagnetic railgun. So, should we be worried?
How did Emma Carey survive falling from 14,000 feet?
Plus, why can't Cristiano Ronaldo fans keep their hands off his crotch? This is The Project.
Good evening, welcome to The Project. Back beside me tonight, Narelda Jacobs and Dave Thornton.
Let's see what's making news this Thursday, the 3rd of January. A teenager is expected to be charged with murder after allegedly stabbing 2 people with a kitchen knife outside the Church of Scientology headquarters in Sydney. The 16-year-old is accused of attacking the 2 church employees as he was being escorted out of the Chatswood building. One of the men, a 24-year-old, died in hospital from his injuries. The Royal Commission saw the banks tighten their purse strings, but as house prices fall, Treasurer Josh Frydenberg wants them to give prospective home buyers more credit. He's also blasted Labor's plans to abolish negative gearing and increase capital gains tax, claiming it'll only make the property market slump worse. Olivia Newton-John has posted a video message online laughing off media claims she was losing her battle with breast cancer and only had weeks to live. Looking well, the 70-year-old made it clear rumours of her impending demise had been greatly exaggerated. And this husband and wife have taken their daily squabble over who should make the morning cuppa to the streets. They've been challenging each other to a Mario Kart drag race every day for the past 18 years.
So good.
Apparently they have an agreement not to use the cheats to avoid all the bickering it causes.
You've got to use the cheats.
Do you?
Yes.
It's a beautiful piece of synergy, don't you think?
I love it.
Nintendo 64, and it looks like they are as well.
Yes.
Nice, Last year, a woman in Florida got caught in the best criminal chase of the year when she stole a car, right? She ran straight into a field where there happened to be some unlikely backup.
Actually, the large group of cows is following her for a good visual. Looks like they may attack her. If you see the large group of cows, they're literally following her.
So she's running away from the cows, and then, this is no joke, she ran to the cops for safety. She went there so she could get away from them. Rumour has it she was wearing a leather jacket, and they were like, wait, that's Frank.
That's not what you normally see on your feed. Pics of a Chinese naval ship carrying what appears to be an electromagnetic railgun. But if what popped up on social media in China is legit, it means they've won the race to perfect these next-gen weapons.
Here it is, a blurry pic of what appears to be the world's first naval electromagnetic railgun. But not to worry, electromagnetic railguns can only propel a projectile at 5 times the speed of sound and successfully hit a target 200 k's away. So if we're told they're unlikely to use it, should we be comforted by that at all? Is it cold comfort?
But the question that's always been around China is, as it rises, is it really just going to be an economic power and only have economic interests, or is it going to seek to become a military power?
Is it now taking its moment as well because the old superpowers of the US and the UK are now more caught up with their own domestic issues and they're not, they're taking a back step from global events. Is China like sneaking in there?
Well, I don't know. They've been building that weapon for a long time, so clearly they weren't waiting for Donald Trump, and I don't think they predicted Trump was going to be president or anything. No. So I don't think it's that. But yeah, like as the United States starts to retreat, and part of Trump's America First thing is retreating.
Oh, God.
Great. All right, let's go to break. Back very, very soon.
Coming up, the bizarre challenge that has prompted Netflix to issue a warning to Bird Box fans. Plus, what's Clive Palmer done to get Twisted Sisters knickers in a twist? You're watching The Project.
Welcome back to The Project.
And incredible scenes in India. Millions of women demanding gender equality have formed a human wall 620 kilometres long. It was an act of defiance in response to a protest that prevented them from entering a prominent Hindu temple. India's Supreme Court had ruled they should have access to the temple, and 2 women have so far managed to pray there. Australia could have a new state if former Federal and Northern Territory pollies get their way, and it could be called Centralia. So far, both governments have rejected the idea.
Super state. Bloody hell. Well, our guests are having none of it. Here to defend their jurisdictions, senior columnist for the Adelaide Advertiser and staunch South Australian, Tori Shepherd, plus proud Territorian and radio broadcaster Katie Welf. Welcome. Can we clear this up, Tori? Is it Centralia or Centralia?
Well, so down here in South Australia, the Free Settler State, we would say Centralia. I believe in the Northern Territory, it would probably be Centralia.
Oh, so you can't even agree on the pronunciation. Is that right, Katie?
I think we would definitely have a bit more of an Aussie twang to Centralia.
So, no, we don't need NT writing on our
Hang on,
back.
sorry. So let me get this right. Because of federal government handouts, you don't need the Northern Territory. Is that...
Ask the Northern Territory about federal government handouts.
I don't know how we've done this. You started off at loggerheads in furious agreement that you didn't want to be together, and now suddenly you're all for this state. Thank you very much for your insights. It's been good fun.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
You raise a very interesting point. Imagine getting rid of one whole state or territory government. How much money would that save?
What I love about the Northern Territory is clearly the newspaper there.
Of course.
And I want to know how they would handle something like this.
Well, you'd have to get rid of one newspaper, wouldn't you, if this was going to merge? So you've got the Adelaide Advertiser at one end, you've got the NT News at the other. I don't want to be too biased, but when you've got headlines like this, why I stuck a cracker up my clacker, I know which horse I'm backing in, guys.
No one else gets that story.
Stick around. Plenty more of the project after the break.
Coming up, if you're planning on going camping this summer, Lemo's Little Legends have some tips on what you might need to pack.
Marshmallows. We need marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Get firewood. Marshmallows. Marshmallows. Extra marshmallows. A lot of marshmallows.
You're watching The Project.
Hey guys, meet Michelle. She's my unpaid audience intern who's going to do my promo. So I'm just going to put my feet up on the desk and think about cake, really.
Coming up, Clive Palmer's fight with Twist Sister plus Tim Minchin.
Welcome back. Welcome to The Project.
Now to some creepy, crawly news as the hilarious story of this Aussie arachnophobe has gone viral. Police were called to a Perth home after a concerned passerby reported hearing a toddler screaming and a man yelling, "Why don't you die?" But they discovered it was Rhys Howard freaking out as he tried to kill a spider the size of a 10-cent piece. And in Portugal, this bronze statue of soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo has a golden glow and a very special spot. The crotch gets extra polishing because that's where frisky fans have been focusing their attention.
It's like a genie. Are they rubbing it for luck or something?
Oh, well, it rhymes with luck.
That's what they do on Wall Street, though.
What?
The Wall Street Bull,
Yeah, but not
Do
on
they?
the... What?
don't they?
On the root bits?
Yeah, isn't
Really?
it?
Wait.
They rub the...
I don't
When
know.
did you go to New York? Why did you get up to Narelda? Did someone tell you this is good fortune? You're like, really?
That's why people line up to do it, don't they? So
I would check that before you indulge. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Tim Minchin, he can do it all. He's a comedian, a writer, an actor, a composer and a director. He also dropped by in August and hit us with the lot.
She's quite inspirational, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
She's an inspiration.
But it's chilling, though, to think that could happen. That was the thing. I mean, I have skydived once. Yeah. That'll do for me.
Yeah.
But her instinct not to want to die, you
Yeah.
know, that instinct really kicked in.
And the friend, it was her idea. And,
Yeah.
Wow, what a note on which to end. We are ending there. We'll be back tomorrow night with more Project. Up next is Territory Cops. Enjoy that. See you tonight at 6:30.